Hola everyone, how is everybody doing out there? Hope you're having a glorious day, whether it be a glorious morning, a glorious night, or a glorious afternoon, wherever you are in the world and whatever time that it is. Currently right now I'm out on a walk and it is a beautiful day. It's definitely going to be hot out. It's already like 80 degrees out here and it's 10 o'clock, more like 10:20. And you know, when it's hot at this time of the day, it's going to be a hot day. So, but hey, it's all right. It's summertime. That's what summer's all about. Summer's supposed to be hot. Summer's supposed to be full of warm weather, because if it's not, then something's not right, you know what I mean? And just look at how beautiful it is right now, man. Just crystal blue skies. You can see the mountains up there a little bit. There's still quite a bit of snow left on some of them, although it is melting slowly day by day. And out here we've got the community, wherever you want to call it, the neighborhood. Got a golf course down there. Doing a lot of construction around here. Building a lot of different houses. Some of them pretty cool too. A lot of them are very modern and kind of resemble that Frank Lloyd Wright style era of housing, I guess is what you want to call it. Like that one right there, it's that really boxy house. Not that I really like the style, but when you're in one of those houses, it's kind of cool. They're very unique. And you got a lot of these houses that are mishmashed in with a lot of these Pacific Northwest style homes, where the geometry of those houses are nothing like the geometry of these modern houses they're constructing at the same time. I don't know, I find it to be quite interesting. Yeah, so today, I've talked about this on my channel before. And, I've made several screw-ups with it too, because, I don't know, something wasn't right during the time when I was trying to do such a thing, and given that factor, I ended up back at square one. You're going to end up back at square one in whatever it is that you're trying to quit. If you haven't cut out all the bad habits in your life that are the root cause of that. And a lot of times that I've tried to do such a thing and set myself off on a new path, the old habits are still there. And a lot of my older habits are staying up late, eating a lot of bad processed food. I do eat a pretty healthy diet, but I do tend to eat a lot of crap at the same time. Chips and shit like that. And, if that's a part of the old life is going to inevitably come back. You can't just change one thing and then do all the same things that you're doing at the same time that you had that bad habit. You've got to let go of it all. You've got to change it all. Not everything. I'm just talking about bad habits, Keep the good things in life, of course, but the bad habits. And my bad habit is staying up late and not getting enough sleep. And when I do that, the next day, it's pretty painful. It is, because you get up and you don't have the energy to do what you need to do in the morning, so you put things off, and then you put them off until midday, and sometimes even then, you don't even feel like doing them during midday. So you just put it off altogether and you do it the next day. And now you're behind on schedule and you didn't get the things done that you intended to get done. And yeah, it just sucks. It's not fun waking up at 9:30 in the morning and going to bed at 2 o'clock in the morning. And that's a struggle of mine. I'll be honest, it is a struggle of mine. It's something that I'm not very good at doing. So, with that being said, that is something that on this new road in life, I will be improving on. when I get home from work late at night. The latest time I can get myself to bed at should be midnight. And if I'm not in bed by midnight, then I'm falling back on those old habits again. And I'm screwing up. So I've got to make that a goal. Because this life of staying up late and, I'm going to say it. Because I guess it's best to be honest. This life of staying up late and engaging in really weird behavior, I like to call that pornos, is not sustainable. It isn't. And the more I keep doing this kind of thing, the more my life is going to stay the same, if not get worse. Because you can't stay stagnant for so long in the same place. You've got to keep moving. And if you don't keep moving, things are going to crumble. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think of a metaphor to describe something like that. But, I guess we'll put it like this. You're on the road, all right? And when you're on the road, your car is meant to keep moving. And you got to keep that engine oiled. Well, once you stop moving and you stop oiling that engine, your car is not going to run anymore. And I guess that is a metaphor that you can apply to life. When you don't keep your engine well oiled, when you don't keep moving on the road, when you don't keep setting goals for yourself and doing things that give you joy and give you a sense of self-satisfaction, you're going to fall apart. And other people are going to lead you their way or another way. And you're going to look back at all those years during that time of your life, and you're going to wonder where they all went, and then you're going to soon realize that you gave up your own self-autonomy to somebody else because you were too lazy or too scared to take control of it yourself. And now you have to pay the price for that. And you can still gain it back, but the older you get, the harder it becomes for you to earn that kind of feeling back, to earn that kind of skill back, to earn that kind of self-worth back. Because the older you get, the more time shrinks and the less time you have. So you might as well start doing it when you're young, like me, and go from there. It's time to move on. And I don't know what the hell else I'm going to post on my channel, so I might as well post this stuff. I can only talk so much about music and certain things like that, and I like doing that. But if I want to upload on a regular basis, I might as well upload videos of me talking about things like this, because, it's just going to be one video after another of me talking about some album that I listen to, and it's just going to get old and boring, and I'll eventually stop uploading. And it's been a long time since I've uploaded to my channel. It's been probably about 3 months now. So it is time to do this again and get back to some regular routine of uploading to the channel. Because I think it's a good idea for me to document certain growth and change and see where I am in the next 3 months, 6 months, year. I want to be in a better place than I am now. And I know for goddamn sure I'll be in a better place. I'm not going to say I want to. I'm not going to say I hope I am. I will, because I've learned enough myself through all these trials and tribulations that no matter what it is that you're trying to get to in life, whether it be a state of mind or a kind of goal. For me, it's a little bit of both. But really, it is a state of mind. It's a sense of being. I know for a fact that you just have to stay on that narrow path, and all those distractions on both sides, they need to be ignored. No matter what the cost is, you got to keep going. And that's where I am at this point. I don't want to be in the same place at this time next year. I don't want to be at the same place at this time in 2 years. I don't want to be in the same place in 3 months. I don't even want to be in the same place in a month. I want to be in a different place. I want to be in a different headspace, because if not, then something isn't right, and I'm not changing and I'm not growing as a person. And so that's really important. Right now is a great time to do something like this. It is. And for all you people out there who think otherwise because of how just insane the world is right now, you're looking around at all these people and they're like accepting their own demise. You know what I mean? They're accepting their own enslavement. They want to be governed by daddy. Well, you have the opportunity to rise above all those people and become a super scion, man. Because of how weak so many of the people are around you right now, you have the opportunity to really stand out. And when you really stand out, man, particularly in a time like this, you're going to get a lot of praise and you're going to get a lot of respect. And I'm not saying that you should do this for praise. I'm not saying you should do this for attention. I'm not saying that at all. You shouldn't. I'm just saying that those kinds of things they're an outcome of staying on this kind of path in a time like this where you're not tempted by the goals of others. Because in the end, all that is a choice. It is your choice whether or not you want to submit to these goals of these other people, and it's a choice not to. And for those of you that don't want to, you need to start carving out a new life for yourself. Because right now is such a great time to really shine through and to really make a good, impactful change. So, I don't want to be talking out of my ass right now and saying these things just to toot my horn, but it is true. It is true. Because this is a time of revealing, and it is a time of separation, natural separation, I would say. As the Bible says, it's the time that the sheep are separated from, well, you know what? I actually don't know. I've heard something like that. I actually don't know a whole lot about the Bible. So maybe I should stay away about talking about the Bible. But it is a time of revealing. Because when the mask came on, the mask came off. It did. You got to see what people were made of. You're getting to see people's true intentions and true colors that have been there this whole time. You just weren't able to see them before. All right. So I don't want to be talking too long here, but that is what the goal is to be in a different place in 3 months, 6 months, and to be an entirely different person by this time next year doing an entirely different thing. All right. So that's it. That's what I got to say. No FAP, day one, baby. And here we go. 90 days, here we come. In 90 days, when I get there, that's not the end. That is the beginning of something new. All right, I got to go. You guys take care. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Enjoy yourselves. Become super scions. All right.